What if I told you that you weren't truly depressed and that the opposite of depression wasn't really happiness or joy? Okay. So, what I'm going to say is hella important. So, if you're staying with me, like stay here for the juice. Okay. So, if we look up the opposite of depression, it isn't happiness. And I know this is going to take a minute to wrap your head around, but hear me out. If we look up depression, the opposite or the polarity of that is truly expression. When we have a lack of expression in our life, it usually stems from a lack of connection with our Shakti, with our Eros, with our life force. And when we stop allowing ourselves to express, to create, right, to literally be in our truth, to be in our body, we get in these elongated seasons of depression because it begins to create stagnation, it creates blocks, it creates almost like a weight or a veil in the body because we aren't allowing ourselves to be expressed in our truth. And if we think about, emotions, they are just energy in motion, right? So when we get stuck in these seasons of depression, sadness, anxiety, grief, it's because we aren't allowing ourselves to be an expression, to emote what is true in the body. And the more that we come home to our body and we allow ourselves to be connected to our truth, to feel our grief, to feel our sadness, right? To express ourselves, to create art, to whatever that looks like for you, you literally come back home into your body and you change your relationship with your aliveness, with what it means to be human. And this doesn't mean that you have to be happy all the time or high vibe all the times, but what it invites you back to is your truth and you allowing yourself to be witnessed and to be a pure emanation of what is true for you and what is true in your body. So if you feel like you've been in this season of fog, of heaviness, of depression, I really invite you to get out of your head and connect back with your heart and really begin to ask yourself, like, what is here? What is true for me in this moment? What is alive for me? What is wanting to be expressed, to emote, to create, to move through me? And how can I begin to honor that right here in this moment? And as you begin to honor your truth and allow yourself to be an expression, an emanation of that, you literally begin to move and flow with the ebbs and webs and flows of life and really redefine what your relationship looks like with your aliveness, with what it means to be human. And as we do this, you literally begin to come back into that natural frequency, that essence, right? That like homeostasis, that ground zero, that is you. That is your natural essence. That is your natural frequency. But first, you have to stop bypassing the body and allow yourself to just express and emote and to honor what is here and what is true for you. Because, baby, you are not depressed. You are just not expressed. And what gets to happen when you change your relationship with your aliveness, with your emotions, and honor what is true for you? Depression doesn't have to be this huge weight and season of your life, but it does invite you to honor what is true, what is real, and what is here for you in this moment. So get out of your head and get into your body.